Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of our Civilization 7 Benjamin Franklin scientific playthrough. This is your host Scott Venom continuing on with the live commentary from episodes 1 and 2. In the previous episode we did found our third settlement, our second town in Calakmul. I really should have picked a civilization where I can actually pronounce the town names or pronounce them accurately. But instead, we're just going to struggle through with our terrible pronunciation, hopefully not butchering it too much. But we founded our second town, and we pushed through with our exploration with the galley to see this other island settlement that does have some good resources and good terrain. So potentially a next settlement position. I did debate potentially incorporating Aritim into our civilization, but the influence cost is going to be too high to incorporate, so I think settling another or founding another settlement would be our best option. We do just meet another civilization, looks like it's going to be Sophia. Or
Екатерина Алексеевна, императрица и попечительница искусств. Но вы можете называть меня Софи.
pardon me, it's Catherine. Catherine the Great, it's not Sophie. She likes to be called Sophie, whatever reason. But we would do our positive greeting. We can't really afford any other influence costs. She did not reveal her capital, which is frustrating, but I'm going to assume she is somewhere along here, considering she saw us with a scout, and scouts can only go along the coast, so there's either another island over here, or she's down in this area. But we're going to find out. We're going to explore along the coastline with our galley, and I'm sure we'll come across her sooner rather than later. Okay, that warrior is in range, so we're going to do a focus fire. How in the world the warrior survived 2 focus fires, I'm not sure. Wow, that looked like it could be a really good place to potentially settle. If that's unguarded, we could even disperse that independent state with our galley. Oh no, it's got spearmen right there. So we are -3 gold, but we do have -28 overall. I think it's going to be worth it to get that settler in 5 turns, potentially look at settling over here. Our relationship with Xerxes is already not that good, so it doesn't really bother me too much. If he gets mad about it, I'm sure he'll get over it eventually. We'll finish off this spearman and then push our Relucci up. We can disperse this independent, grab some of that culture. That will decrease our relationship with Augustus. But once again, he'll get over it. We will move our commander up here as well, because we're going to finish off that scout. We were probably still pretty far ahead of everyone. Yes, we are still far ahead of everyone on science output. So we can continue to grow our city, gather resources. I think that's going to be the cutoff in terms of growth. To the left, I don't want to interfere with the town's output, so our next growth is going to be either to the north or over up here. My soldiers raised the village, setting fire to buildings and looting homes. Through the haze of smoke, a group of soldiers spied the enemy chieftain running into the nearby forest, so we can capture him for a sacrifice or consolidate power in his absence. Capture him for a sacrifice just sounds wrong to me, so we will just take the gold and use that to improve our town. Spent quite a lot of gold actually improving our town. Okay, so we do have another point. So usually I go with maneuver for the next one. Combat strength when defending could be quite useful. Well, the 2 additional unit slots would also be... Let's grab that so we could increase the unit size of this commander. Xerxes declared war on Catherine the Great. Xerxes can declare war on anyone he wants to declare war on. That is not me. Hoping Caesar or Augustus. Oh, he does agree to those open borders. I was about to say, I'm hoping he agrees to open borders so I can explore up there. And he beat me to it with his fast agreement, so... I'm gonna bring my galley all the way around, try and clear out this independent power with it, so our settler has easy passage over here if there's any lands that are good for settlement. Augustus, I just spent my influence asking for open borders from you. Now we've taken care of that independent power's troops. We will compact everyone to the commander and push him up and out. I'm not going to explore too far with the commander because I do want to ensure that our settlements are defended well, especially now we're quite low on gold. So if Xerxes were to declare a surprise war against us, we won't be able to protect ourselves at the minute with our commander up there. So I'm just going to take a look to see what's in these first couple of squares. And then we're going to move our commander back down. I feel like you're still at war with somebody, but we'll find out. Oh, he's not at war. Surprising. He has a ship somewhere. Augustus wants to increase number of trade routes, sure. 170 isn't enough. It's not even anywhere close to enough for a merchant. Open borders have been cancelled because we have that alliance with Augustus, so we don't need the open borders. I think we should probably get this to increase our influence. Okay, now we have our Jaguar Slayer up there. Let's move our army commander back down. Okay, so there's nothing ageless that we can purchase for now, and we are quite far ahead in terms of science output, so let's go with this merchant. We're probably not going to be able to trade with anyone but Xerxes. I could potentially move the merchant or see if we can build a trade route or road between our two towns. Never mind, that's connected. I was thinking we could build a road, but it looks like it's been connected up to our trade network already, probably through that trade route that we made with Xerxes. So we've got 2 codex so far. We can command our units. Is there anything good over here? I'm gonna move that there for now. It's saying I cannot settle too close. That's because this independent power is here. I'm thinking if we do end up clearing that independent power, it should let us settle right there. And we got the milestone for Silk Roads that we weren't even trying to get because we were able to place or swap some resources. We don't have enough gold. We do have enough for a Jaguar Slayer. Scout. We could scout down there. Trying to debate whether, you know what, it probably is worth it to buy that Jaguar Slayer. While we have the gold and see what's over here, since we did lose that one Jaguar Slayer. Natural disaster tornado family occurring. Okay, Galley should be able to defend against another archer attack. But if any more archer attacks, it's probably not going to be wise for us to try and defend against. So let's change up our plans and move our army commander over the river. We will take this last attack. Hopefully it doesn't kill us, and then we'll move our galley back towards our capital city. Back towards back, if you will. Oh my goodness, Rome got the biggest army. Let's see what's down here. Trying to push the settler as close as I possibly can to this little island without there being a possibility of him getting attacked. Catherine the Great wants to start a research collaboration. I wasn't sure how close she is to me in terms of research, but we can afford to support that and boost our own research. I know we're ahead. Oh, she is our closest competition, but we're still 10 science per turn ahead of her, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I would have preferred to support a research collaboration with another leader that is further behind us, but that wasn't the absolute worst thing. Okay, so still losing gold and our happiness isn't the best. So we can grab a blacksmith. Oh yeah, we can build a trade route to Roma. Oh no.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their answer.
I don't know where this girl
There is
is.
geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres.
I don't know if it's even worth it. Nah, that's your war, that's not my war. Grants a bonus to wonder construction. She must have a goal of wonders. Mathematics, research mathematics, build an academy. I guess let's grab that, because I think we need to get both mathematics. And we will get literacy as well. Believe we'll get kicked out of this dude's borders. Because we're not in an alliance with him anymore and we don't have an open borders policy. I'm absolutely not building a town there. That is probably the worst spot I could possibly build a town. No. You're just because I didn't want to declare war with you doesn't mean we're gonna have an alliance. That's just not happening. I've seen the size of Caesar's army, and I am not messing with it. Caesar's gonna lose one of his archers. He's got another one. It looks like, is that a legion? It is. Yeah, academy, that's what we needed. That should increase our relationship with Caesar back to where it was. Has anyone got... There's some camels. I was about to say, has anyone got camel? Jose's got camels. But Jose is not remotely close to my trade network. I feel like we're going out of our way going down here. Even though my galley is slightly hurt, I'm gonna move it there. Just to protect the army commander's passage. Markland. I have no idea where that... They must be somewhere around here. Thankfully they're friendly because... My gosh, they would absolutely destroy me. Okay, so we went up there. That town was lacking a little bit on production. We are gonna get that incense at some point. The town is developing quite a lot of food, so I'm not sure if we're going to really need to push out too much further for those fish, even though they may be a good resource for our empire. I think our next move in terms of growth would be a farm right here, or to work this resource for the quarry to either unlock the wild game or the wine. Here's Alabama. Alabama, he says in his absolutely terrible southern accent. What is over here? Anything good? He's going to attack my galley. Surprising. Focusing the fire on the spearman there, because I'm relatively sure if that scout can attack, they can't really do too much damage. Whereas the spearman would be strong against our ranged units. Augustus wants a cultural exchange. I will do that just to build our relationship back up. Since we did reject, or we did come out of that alliance with him because we didn't want to go to war. So let's support and build our relationship. So there's a coast right here, so we're going to push this Jaguar Slayer down the coastline, hopefully, as long as Jose's borders aren't in that coast. So Samarkand is a Caesarian of Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut? My pronunciation has just been absolutely borderline criminal as part of this series. Well, that was a successful focus fire. Taking out that spearman, so now we can focus on pushing up. I'm not sure if we should push our settler over just yet. Although we do have the galley support if needs be, so let's actively start. How far ahead are we on science? We're still clearing 10 more than Catherine, so let's continue pushing this way. We'll get that food and that gold from the fishing district. Oh, nice. These borders aren't in the coast. Okay, we'll grab a spearman. Oh, actually, no. I feel like they're unhappy every single time. Why are you always unhappy? Happiness -4. I have no buildings that could increase happiness. So you're gonna have to get over it. To become active, it may erupt. Watch it erupt as a Jagger Slayer comes down here. Oh, it's not. Oh. That's frustrating. It wasn't in the commander's zone of control, so I didn't get the focus fire from both of them. Which is really annoying. Now I'm not going to get focus fire again because I used my points or used the move to move the commander. Short down here, Xerxes' capital is down here somewhere, so he's going to be even more hostile towards me. Jose Rizal's declared war on Augustus. We are not. Okay, I thought one of these idiots was going to ask us for an alliance to go to war with Augustus. We are not going to war with Augustus anytime remotely soon. Guess let's grab that amphitheater. I swear, if this volcano... Don't do it. Don't you do it. I'm gonna zoom in. Don't you do it. That was the most ridiculous thing. I actually cannot stand this guy. I'm gonna uninstall. Knew it. I knew it was gonna get me. Oh, camels. Camels, 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 camels. That almost makes up for that volcano getting me. Almost. I'm about to uninstall.
There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres.
I'm taking my anger out on Pythagoras. Ridiculous. Oh, we need more Codex. I'm trying to place Codex we don't even have. That volcano got me so mad, I'm trying to place non-existent Codex. And that's open ocean, so we can't even explore there. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? And, you know, if you would have rejected my open borders, I would have for real uninstalled. Would have made me so mad. Boy, what a spa. Look at this. Augustus made peace. Me and the volcano are at war. Never mind. Never mind. That's the villain of the series right there so far. Volcini the villain. Ridiculous. Among the nobles of the coast, a new and powerful dynasty arises, one whose dreams lie as much in coin and sail as in crowns and soldiers. They are at present a secondary power in the Maya lands, but could provide vital leadership could a crisis arise. Chola? Camels, let's go! Camels aren't attached to our trade network, so these camels are worthless until it's attached to our trade network. Probably should have thought that through. But we didn't. It's fine. We'll deal with it. You know what? I think we've held out on getting this incense for enough. We will go ahead and grab that. Catherine the Great wants a cultural exchange. Ah, we can finally place that camel. Let's go. My electries are the envy of the world. Its residents simply refer to it as the center of the world. Bright, shiny. One need not step outside its limits. The world is here if one has silver. So we get the Ming Dynasty or Ming Empire unlocked with all these resources. And we have that other camel. Almost makes up for that volcano. Who is actually the... If we could destroy volcanoes in this game, unless... I'm gonna flip this off. You're not going to be able to see it because I don't have a face cam on, but just know I'm flipping off this volcano. But we are going to end our third episode there. I really appreciate everybody watching, tuning into this series. If you have any feedback on the video production, on my gameplay as a player of Civilization 7, I would really appreciate it. Once again, I appreciate everyone watching. This has been Scott Venom. I'll see everyone in episode 4.